Now what do we do? We just hang
Dude, this
out.
sandwich rips.
I don't know. When you're talking about the stuff in the background, I thought you meant the little plant.
The little plant. Oh, that little plant. That's a cute little plant.
Yeah, I think there's more than one actually. There's two. There's two little plants.
So so now what? There's probably did it go live or no?
It was
I don't
live
know.
now, yeah.
Did we post about it?
No, I don't think we have to. Oh, hey, look at that. We're live.
Oh, cool. Sup? Oh wow, that's cool. It's like Facebook. That's cool. I see your little names. I know who you are. That's cool.
Cool. Yeah, there's lots of questions on our Facebook.
Oh shit, is there?
On my phone. They're just not popping up here yet. So I think Keegan's just gonna start like loading questions in for us to answer.
Favorite thing to do while not on tour? I don't know. I'd say probably this. Just sit around or working out. I like doing that.
Oh, I just now saw that question.
Yeah, I don't know. I watch a lot of movies and stuff.
I just work recording bands constantly. Damn, you're drinking a Truly, dude?
Yeah, the Truly lemonade, dude.
Yeah, those things are pretty fire.
Yeah,
Oh, my dad asked me how's my stomach. That place was terrible.
Did it taste good?
Debatable. I did legit almost shit my pants though. Regular Doritos are Cool Ranch. I'll eat anything.
Oh, regular Doritos are Cool Ranch. I like them both. I'm a fan. You could call me a fan of Doritos.
Yeah, I like Doritos. I like the Doritos tacos at Taco Bell.
Aren't they stopping that? You know what they are stopping? It's the quesarito, and that makes me mad.
and the spicy potato soft taco. That was my shit.
Oh, they're quitting that too.
Mm-hmm.
All potato items are gone now.
Yeah, that's
So dumb.
Where are y'all from? I'm from Fort Myers, Florida.
Medina.
Kyle Medina is from Melbourne, Florida. And Kyle Shope is from where? I'm Pennsylvania.
Well, I'm from Jersey, but I live in Pennsylvania.
Oh yeah, true. Medina, is your shit lagging or?
No, I'm just reading the comments on the right. Love the dude talking shit. Very cool.
Oh, I didn't see him. Oh, on Facebook?
Probably Scott.
I don't know. I mean, I'd say probably like gas station food is probably my favorite tour food because we don't really eat anything else.
Favorite Acacia Strain album from each of us?
Ooh.
I would have to say Continent.
Yeah, Continent probably. Or Beast. Or Continent and then Wormwood. Wormwood, my bad. I don't know why I said Beast. I do love
I'd
that
probably
song.
go with the Dead Walk.
Yeah, I like the Dead Walk. True or false? JB. I think that's pretty true. For Florida shows, at least. Band was always late until I was in the band.
I wouldn't know. I didn't join until after Chris.
Oh.
Hardest band in your opinion? I'd probably say, probably the Merciless Concept, honestly.
Wait, where'd you say that? You're just reading the comments off Facebook?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Somebody said, fuck you to me. I don't know why. I feel like I'm the nicest one out of all of us.
Yeah, he was like top left guy, fuck you.
What bands or artists are y'all currently jamming? Right, I'm jamming Guilt Trip right now, a band from the UK. They are sick.
Yeah, the Merciless concept's awesome.
Yeah, I've been listening to my Summer Beach playlist, which is mostly Sean Paul.
Omaha. Was that the one where I was super sick?
Yellow.
Yo,
Hey.
Kyle Carter.
What's up? Who's
I don't
driving?
remember Omaha on the last tour. Dream lineup if you have one. I mean, I would love to do a tour with Kubla Khan. I couldn't really say like a solid lineup I kill for right now. But I'd love to do a tour with Kubla Khan. I'd love to do a tour with the Acacia Strain, and I'd love to do a tour with Amir probably.
Yeah, I'd agree with all that.
All those are very sick.
And Hatebreed.
Oh, I would freaking love to do a tour with Hatebreed.
Oceano.
Yep.
Yeah, that's one that we've been wanting to do for a while.
Favorite band? I can't really say. I don't know. I like a lot of different bands.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm going to just read the comments in here instead of Facebook because I feel like I'm getting distracted.
I feel you. You go to Denny's. What do you eat, Luca?
Luca,
Dude.
Veggie Fit Fair Skillet.
veggie fit for skillet.
Well, the Beppis.
Yeah, the Beppis.
One of the best. And some Tallulah.
You sound like you're in a wind tunnel.
Do I?
Yeah.
Probably your air conditioning.
Damn. No, I turned it off specifically
Oh.
so that wouldn't happen.
Dang,
I
you're
don't
probably
know.
you're
Maybe
probably
it's that I
sweating
don't
right
have-
now.
Dude, yeah, it's pretty hot. It's 81.
What's my favorite anime? I don't know. I'd say probably. God, I don't even know. I just started watching Gundam Wing again, but I mean, I feel like there's so many different anime that I've watched that I can't really be like my favorite. I mean, I have a bunch of Dragon Ball Z tattoos, if that counts.
Yeah,
Whoa, that was a loud burp, dude. Pretty
it's
good.
pretty
one.
good one.
Hell yeah.
Favorite song to perform if you had to pick one? For me, it would be probably either Ego Killer. Actually, now, definitely 1217. I feel like that has the best like crowd response when it comes to like vocals being talked. You know what I mean? Vocals back at us. 1217 has been ripping.
I like Black in My Eyes.
Yeah, that song kicks ass too.
Yeah, very fun.
It's pretty loud. It's a pretty
It's
loud.
Yeah,
door.
sorry.
Sound like
I gotta let the dog out because the dog hasn't pooped yet. So
Dog poop. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, your door sounded like you were in a haunted house.
Most
I
underrated.
am in a haunted
band.
house.
I'd say the most underrated band. I feel like the band that, in my opinion, that deserved a lot was a band called Deserters from I don't know, like 2012 ish. I loved that band. I felt like they were very underrated.
Sounded like a fart, a slow one.
What did?
The door creaking.
Oh.
What the hell?
It's so funny.
Carter, can you see the comments?
No, all I can do is just you guys, and then the bottom of the screen is just like empty, so I can't read any of the comments right now.
Ah.
I can go to the chat section, but then
No, chat
Everything
section isn't seen by anybody. It's just us. That's
Oh,
like
If you go, if you
yeah.
over to the comments in the chat section, you can.
Chat section.
So we had a merch drop today that was really sick that I'm super hyped on. It was like a new duffel bag, a new polo shirt. I'm super hyped on the polo, and it's like a black and red tie-dye sleeveless, and a wallet with a carabiner on it that are super sick. It's all up in our our website right now. That's bodysnatcherofficial.com. So if anybody wants to check that stuff out, you can. It's really sick.
Yeah. How
Yeah,
did you
about the
guys
bag.
how did you guys get your name? That's actually a good question. We were gonna. Well, I'm the only one from that lineup. When the band first started, that's still in the band. But when we were coming up with names of the band, we were gonna try and name the band a serial killer, but then we figured that was kind of like that had already been done, you know. So we just kind of we were looking at like old movies, like old horror movies, and then we were also looking at like nicknames for serial killers, you know. And we just arrived at that, and it just kind of stuck. Razer headset. This Razer headset is a piece of garbage.
Did you end up buying a new one, or is that the same one from earlier?
I went to like 3 different GameStops and like a Best Buy and something else, and everywhere had no headsets at all.
COVID, dude. Quarantine. Everyone's
Yeah.
gaming.
Everyone's gaming. You think Europe
the
will
same
will
problem.
still happen? Oh, Gus, that's Medina's dad. What's up, Gus? Honestly, yeah, we don't know. You know, there's no telling right now.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah, I hope so.
I
but-
really hope so. Yeah.
But yeah, that's it's still a ways away. So you know, you never know.
How did Bodysnatcher form? A bunch of kids that just wanted to play mosh music.
Yeah, and then
weren't they in like a pop punk band or something before Medina?
Yeah, so everybody else that was in the band before, they had just gotten out of a pop punk band and they wanted to play breakdowns and stuff. And so basically they just kind of approached me and were like, "Hey, want to be in this heavy band?" And we were like, "Sure." And then just kind of picked up.
And then all 3 of us, me, Carter, and Shope, all joined at like the same exact time. Have you guys played Ghost of? I don't know how to say that.
Yes.
Ghost of Tsushima? Yeah, it kicks ass.
Dude, so fun. I play it like every single day.
I haven't played it. I just played The Last of Us and beat that, and it was really, really sick.
The Last of Us was so good.
Yeah. A lot of people didn't like it. I loved it. I loved every aspect of it. Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was really sick.
Hey, let me know if this sounds really shitty on your guys' end, but I have to like put some sort of air on because it's like.
Yeah, you're good. Favorite Star Wars trilogy?
I don't know.
I'm not like the hugest Star Wars fan, so I couldn't really say. I think that my opinion is everyone hates this opinion, but I think that the prequels were a little bit more action packed than the original trilogy. Even though like the effects were kind of shitty, I still thought that they were cool.
I liked episode 3, and I liked episode 7 a lot as well. And obviously, Empire.
Yeah, I just never. I couldn't tell you which one is which. That's how little I've watched them.
I grew up on the original trilogy, so that's probably my favorite.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
Who
I
do you
don't know,
think
man. I
has
really
the
liked
best merch
episode 3
in
a
the
lot,
game?
But 2 wasn't good. And...
Who do you guys think has the best merch in the game?
The Acacia Strain.
Malevolence has some pretty good stuff.
Malevolence has good merch. I also think that that Victims drops really good merch.
Yep.
I think
bring
Victims
that
has
up.
a really good merch game. But yeah, I also agree with the Acacia Strain and Malevolence actually.
Yeah, the Mandalorian on Disney Plus is awesome. I binged that like all in one day.
Yeah, I have to rewatch that show.
Carter, what pickups and tunage are you guys using on strings?
What pickups?
Yeah, and what are you using on strings, and what are you tuned in?
I use the Seymour Duncan Black Winter for my pickups right now, which is like a really hot passes pickup. I don't know. To me, it feels like an active pickup, but other people have different opinions. What am I using right now for strings? I think the last thing I used was the Ernie Ball Cobalt. I think they're 64 through 10. I could be wrong though, but that's what I was using on the whole last tour. And the tuning is a drop G sharp.
Funny, crazy tour story. All
time to
right,
shine, Chris.
here it is.
Here we go. Here we go.
All right, so this is probably gonna be a long one. Well, there's one where I don't know. It was like we were like on our way home or something. We got like a last minute show in Pensacola, and it was booked to like with the 24-hour notice, and we get to the venue, and it's just one of those days. I had to go to the bathroom, and it was not a good bathroom, and I got in there, and I let her rip, you know, and then I used an entire roll of toilet paper, and I still wasn't done wiping. It was like wiping a marker. It was just over and over and over again, and there's nothing I could do. Ran out of toilet paper, and I was like, I'll probably be all right. We had to play the show. I played the set. And I could tell that, you know, I was very uncomfortable.
No. Say it.
What? What?
I was pooping your butt, dude.
Well, I'm not there yet. So I was very uncomfortable, and I was like, listen, we need to go to the gas station because we're out of baby wipes. I need to get some baby wipes. So I walk into the gas station, and I buy one of the travel size things of baby wipes, and I pay for it, go straight to the bathroom, and then I take a wipe, and sure enough, there's lots of poop on my boxers, and there's also lots of poop on my butt. And I ended up using the entire pack of baby wipes, and so it was a single person bathroom. I threw my boxers in the trash can. I threw the baby wipes thing away in the trash can, and I went out to the van, and I just could not stop laughing while I was walking back to the van, because the only thing that was going through my head was that someone's going to clean the bathroom later, and they're going to know the only person that bought baby wipes used that bathroom, and then they're going to see my poopy boxers, and they're going to know 100% that one guy that came in pooped his pants by accident, and he also used an entire package of baby wipes. There's another poop story. There's another. Kyle Medina got an allergic reaction to.
Oh, dude.
He swole up really bad in the middle of the night. You could tell that one.
Is that for a crazy one?
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah. So basically, like, we were on tour. I think it was was it with Slaughter to Prevail or Chelsea Grin or something?
I think it was the Chelsea Grin run.
Yeah. So like, we take truck stop showers pretty frequently, and they're like not as ghetto as you'd think that they are, like in the sense of like it's a private bathroom, and like you get buzzed in, and it's like a full bathroom with shower and whatever. And I've never had any issues with it whatsoever. But for whatever reason, like I took a shower at this Love's, and I came out and went to the van, and I was like, dang, I don't feel good. And I kind of sat there for like 10 minutes, and I was like, damn, I don't feel good. And Kyle Shope just happened to like get out like maybe 10 minutes later.
I was asleep already.
And he was like, yo, are you good? And I was like, no, I don't think so. I just saw a comment. Sorry, my friend just commented something that's funny. Yeah, I like I told Kyle Shope, and I was like, dude, I think I'm having like some sort of reaction. Like I should go to a hospital. And he's like, all right, well the closest one is 30 minutes away. And I was like, well, hopefully I don't die by then. So yeah, I was just like all swollen and like I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, I think it was the towel or something they sprayed in the bathroom to like disinfect everything, and it just like fucked me up for whatever reason. And I went to the hospital, and I was like, "Hey,
You were like super. Your whole body was like swelling.
yeah." And I was like, "Hey, I think I'm like going into like anaphylactic shock." And then they gave me 2 shots, and then I was okay. But it was really not cool.
Yeah,
I did not have a good time.
Yeah. That was stupid.
What'd you say?
Should we tell the DJ story or no?
Oh, that's a pretty bad one. That is really crazy. I don't know. That's kind of like a personal thing. That is, it's a crazy story, but I feel like
he's not here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would let him tell it.
The last tour on our headliner, our trailer broke, and we just had to. We had just bought a trailer, and we ended up having to leave it in Salt Lake City and rent a U-Haul, and we ended up giving our trailer to our friend Pablo in Chelsea Grin. It's not really that crazy, but it's a pretty shitty story. That trailer gave us so much shit for like 3 weeks. It sucked.
Yeah. It was just basically like making an investment in something and then just throwing it out the window immediately.
Yeah, and it was a brand new trailer. It sucks. What's your favorite album other than your own that has come out recently? Come out recently. I know there's an album.
Probably Annotations of an Autopsy for me.
I know there's like bad things about a member of this band, but I did really like that the Ghost Inside album. I thought that was a good album. What else has came out?
Acacia Strain.
The Acacia Strain album is very good. That's like very recent. Dang, you're home already? That's quick, dude.
Drove quick. All
Do
right.
you all have dogs? Speaking of dogs, and also the shirt that you have. I don't have a dog at the moment. I did have a dog, but yeah. Bad things happened with an ex-girlfriend, and she said she'd watch it while I was on tour and then never gave it back.
I have 2 dogs at my parents' house.
And one of them is the dog that's on the shirt.
Yes.
But every time we see a dog, we're like, dang, that's a sick dog. If you were to do a split, what band would you want to be with? Strangled.
Strangled.
Yeah, Strangled for sure.
That was an easy question.
I love that band.
Favorite place or places to play? Brooklyn.
Yeah, Brooklyn.
I'd say all of the East. I don't know. I can't really say now because like we did our headliner and we thought that like we were like for sure the East Coast is going to be really good, and every show ended up being really good, and we were so surprised every single day. So I can't really even say like LA was bonkers. Chicago, yeah. Oh, Chicago's actually probably, I don't know. Chicago's insane every time we play lately. Yeah.
Florida.
Brooklyn's always awesome. Florida's always awesome. Philly's always awesome. Virginia's always awesome.
New England is always awesome too.
Yep. North Carolina was sick.
Hey, I'm back.
Dang, that sounds so much better now.
Yeah, my bad. I was just getting changed and putting my headphones in.
Cool.
Yeah, it sounded like poop before.
Can you see the comments now or no?
No, it's still the
Oh.
same.
Show,
I mean, I can go there, but
no?
that really matters.
Yeah, if you go to the chat tab and then go over to comments.
Yeah. Okay,
Cool.
I've got it.
Oh wow, I didn't see that. That's a lot of comments over there.
Yep, that's what I've been reading from.
That's very cool. Float. Hey, Dane Talbot says float face down. Heck yeah, brother.
yeah.
So where are we at then?
What? Well, he's displaying questions on the screen, so if you can't see those, I'll just read them out.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah, I
y'all's
can't see
favorite
those.
breakdowns?
All float face down breakdowns, because that's like the toughest band ever.
MVP from Despise Icon.
Dude, that's a good breakdown. When the bass comes in, that always got me so hyped. Basically anything from like Old Until the End or Remembering Never, all of those breakdowns made me lose my mind.
Ooh, Chris, what happened with that King Conquer EP exactly? Were you guys just unable to get all together to record, or?
Oh, I didn't. Oh, now he's putting it up. Well, yeah. So in 2015, we did say we were going to put out an EP. We did that one tour and put out a single, and the tour was all right, but I don't know. It just didn't work out. King Conquer was very stressful. It was very stressful. The label that we were on was horrible. Everything about touring was always pretty rough, and except for, I don't know. It was just rough. And then I dove really hard into recording, and I started the studio full time. And I honestly didn't think I was going to be in another band that toured again. And then we did the Death of Me album, the Bodysnatcher album, and I was like, if that band loses their drummer, I'll start touring again. And then they did, and then that's what happened.
Very true, Kurt.
My
My buddy Kurt says that label tried to fist you guys too hard.
Oh yeah, it did. Yeah, they did. Recording
Every
any new
band.
bands lately? Yes, I've been recording a lot of bands lately. Actually, one band that's about to drop some heat is a band from Florida called Two Piece. It's just two brothers, Dustin and Dylan Simpson, and they're like a beatdown band, but they have like UK beatdown vibes, and it's just two members, and it's tough. It's sick.
Mhm.
I've been recording a lot of other bands too, but I can't. They haven't like announced anything, so I can't say like what bands it is and stuff.
Why does Pepsi slap so hard? I don't know. Real good though.
Yeah.
Favorite horror movie or series?
Hmm.
Texas Chainsaw.
I'm not a huge horror movie fan.
I love Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Carter?
I don't know. I really like The Conjuring, stuff like that, like ghosts and stuff.
Chope?
Oh, I can't really say. Kate's the horror fanatic.
Yeah, I'm not a huge horror fanatic.
I like Dawn of the Dead and like Day of the Dead and stuff.
I went through a big zombie stage.
I love that stuff.
I liked all that stuff.
I haven't really like delved into any newer horror movies though recently. Like I just haven't really been like, I don't know. I've been on a big action binge. I like explosions. It's very cool.
I really like the
John Wick.
Evil Dead remake. That one was really cool.
I didn't see that. Have you seen John Wick?
Yeah.
All of them?
We have the third one.
Yeah.
But I just haven't watched the third one yet.
Oh, dude.
Dude.
It makes you want to go like shoot a bunch of stuff. It kicks ass. It's really
Do a
cool.
bunch of karate, dude.
It's like do a
kick-ass.
cartwheel through a wall and then punch someone in the chest.
God.
I'd say the
Yeah,
OG
first two were
Texas
like that.
Chainsaw.
OG Texas.
OG.
Oh, okay.
For sure, OG. I mean, that was the 2003 one with Arlie Ermy, because that one was like okay, but then the other one that was like, what did it come out in like 2009, 2007? That one was trash.
What do you guys think? I think he meant to say, what do you guys think about nowadays deathcore scene?
There's a lot more bands.
There's a
Yeah.
lot more bands, yeah. I feel like when deathcore first started coming out, it was a lot of dudes that were in hardcore bands that wanted to be in slightly heavier bands. So like the demographic of people at shows was a lot different than it is right now. It was definitely a more violent scene back in the day than it is now. I think a lot of bands still have a very violent crowd, but you have to be more so on the hardcore side of the deathcore bands, which is sick. That's the type of stuff that I like.
I
And
think.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I think a lot of the substance has been watered down, and I feel like that's something that it's lost.
Yeah,
But
and
there is.
I also feel like a lot of the deathcore bands nowadays don't have serious enough lyrical content. I feel like a lot of it's like fake stuff, basically. You know what I mean? I'd rather lyrics be real emotional or real pissed off. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Best cheese. Wow,
Oh.
that's a hard question. I'd say
That is a hard question.
sandwich wise, either pepper jack or provolone.
Dude,
I'm gonna go with pepper jack.
I'm gonna say it, and no one's gonna agree, but I really fuck with Swiss.
I like
like
Swiss
Swiss.
on ham sandwiches.
But like, no, that's like my favorite.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I think
Kurt,
fresh mozzarella is my favorite.
I'm gonna
I
say
could just eat that
Xbox.
as it is.
I'm gonna say Xbox out of PC and PlayStation. Probably Xbox. I have all three though.
I have I just have a PlayStation, but I don't ever use it. I just keep it in the room that the bands stay in while they're here.
I prefer
Yeah,
PlayStation
I like the-
because the exclusives.
I think they both have good exclusives though, like Forza.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Forza.
Forza,
Halo, dude.
Gears
Yeah.
of War. Yeah.
Yeah, Xbox has some good exclusives.
Yeah. But like God of War and Spider-Man and all that
Any
shit.
any guilty pleasures in music that aren't heavy, like pop music. Basically in our van, all we listen to is Target music. We
Yeah.
listen to Cherub, and we listen to oh, what's his name, dude? The country guy that we love.
Oh, man.
Luke Combs.
Yep.
Luke Combs rips.
Jerry. Now, Medina, we're all old now, so we aren't as pissed and ready to catch a case for crowd killing.
No,
That is true.
it's
Everybody that was super violent is super old now.
well, that's what I'm saying. Like, how come the younger kids aren't as violent as all the older people were when they were young?
I don't know. It's just different now, you
What's
know?
your favorite fast food place?
Ooh.
Honestly, I'd probably say either it's been a while, but either Taco Bell or I just love the Popeyes chicken sandwich so much.
Oh,
I'm gonna go Taco Bell,
So
even
good.
though they took away the potatoes recently.
Yeah.
I'd probably say Zaxby's. Is that fast food?
Yeah,
it's
I like
fast food.
Zaxby's.
Zaxby's then.
Zaxby's rips too. Yeah, I always
Mhm.
forget.
Yeah.
Oh
Zaxby's
god,
is
the
good.
Zax sauce. Whew. God.
Kurt, blame the tech.
W-
Deathcore.
what are y'all's favorite beer or alcohol? I honestly couldn't really say. I don't drink that often, and I mean I do drink, but I'll just drink whatever. I just don't really drink often enough for it to matter really.
Yeah. I mean, if I had to pick a beer, I'd pick Miller Lite.
All right,
I don't drink at all, so
Shope.
I wouldn't say I really have a favorite. I like stouts
Ah,
and pale ales.
Pale ale, huh?
I like to try local beers when we're on tour.
You
yeah,
like
very
sours?
true. There was one time. Where were we on the slaughter tour? And somebody got some like crazy beer. Oh, Truck did. We were
Oh,
in
yeah.
like
I remember where
Rhode
it was.
Island, I
He
think.
got like the pumpkin.
Yeah, I think we're
whatever.
in Providence. Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
like banana bread or pumpkin something. I don't know. It was pretty fire though.
It was crazy. Yeah,
I only
it's
took
like a
one
weird
sip,
ass
but-
flavor.
What's next? Favorite hobby outside of games and music. I like to work
I don't
out.
know.
You fish a lot though.
Oh yeah, I fish a lot. I like to bass fishing. I also like working out, and recently I have started jogging and running. Carter has too. Me and Carter have like started to jog every other day, and like trying to like get our mile under a certain amount of time, and it sucks, but it's like pretty cool at the same time.
Yep.
I play paintball every Sunday.
Oh yeah, that kicks ass.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. I run a lot. It's cool.
What do you do, Shope?
Not much as of late, but I do like
You
paintball.
Paintball, yeah.
Yeah, I just haven't played in a while.
Favorite straight edge or beatdown band?
Casey Jones.
That's your favorite straight edge band?
Yep.
I would say I think when they came out they were a straight edge band, but I would say Until the End.
Yeah, they were straight edge, man.
Yeah. Thick as Blood.
Oh, Thick as Blood too. I
Love
like that.
Thick as Blood too. Beatdown band? I don't know. Couldn't really say. I mean, I like Chamber of Malice and stuff like that.
Yeah, that band rules. Fishing is the shit. Honestly, I haven't fished since I was like a child, but I need to.
I love fishing.
It's pretty
I'm going
fun.
fishing. Oh yeah, Carter, you trying to go fishing in the morning or no?
Maybe.
Brian's coming over here and staying here tonight.
I have a thing tomorrow morning, I believe. Podcast.
Oh, tight.
Yeah.
Favorite bands to tour with? Pretty much every band we tour with, honestly.
Yeah, we've always become very good friends with everyone. The foreign bands always seem to like we become closest with them. Like within the Destruction, they were one of my favorite bands to tour with. I love them.
Ingested.
Ingested and Slaughter. We like became really good friends
Slaughter
with all
for
those
real,
guys. Chelsea Grin, for them like being at the level that they are, I couldn't believe how awesome they all were. They were like one of the easiest headliners to tour with. It was so awesome.
I agree.
Strangled.
I love those guys too.
Would you hunt for Bigfoot, aliens, etc.? Fuck yeah.
I mean, we live in Florida, so what's the thing? There's like a thing in Florida that's like
The skunk
Bigfoot.
ape.
The skunk ape, yeah. That's supposed to be a thing down here.
Dude, yeah, I strongly believe that Bigfoot either exists or did exist at one point.
What about the Loch Ness Monster?
Oh, that's bullshit.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Bigfoot is real as fuck though, but the Loch Ness Monster, nah.
Come on, that's I would much rather put my money on a giant ape than a dinosaur living in a lake. That's fucking that's baloney, dude.
You don't like Nessie, dude?
That's not real, dude. The guy that photographed it too, he said it was bullshit when he was dying.
Oh,
He was
really?
like, I hoaxed it. It's not real. Nah, Bigfoot's real, dude. You can't tell me that one video, that iconic, like, what's that
Go
what
watch
is that video? The one where he's walking, dude. That's chills
All
every
those
time.
beef jerky commercials, dude.
Every time, man, chills.
When this COVID stuff is over and the touring ban is lifted, what's the number one city in the world or area in the world you'd want to go first? I would love to go to Australia and Japan.
Yeah, I want to go to Japan so bad.
Yep, that's it for me as well.
And yes, I do believe in aliens as well.
Yeah, Scott Lee, Australia and Japan. That's it.
Yep.
Then
Shadow
Europe,
people?
hopefully, if that gets postponed.
Shadow People probably.
In Europe, yeah. We haven't been out of the US besides Canada. So really just like anywhere else would be really cool. We love the States, but it'd just be cool to play somewhere else.
The Patterson film.
Favorite episode of The Office? I don't know. I don't watch that show.
I like the fake fire drill when he like heats up the handles and locks them all in there. He's like, oh.
I see that actually.
Yeah, the Patterson video from California. That's the Bigfoot video. Yep. Would I rather? Oh.
What? Oh, that's a different. Would you rather know the secrets of outer space or the ocean?
Outer space.
I'm scared of both. So.
I don't even want to know what's going on in like ponds. I would rather know what's going on in outer space for sure.
Favorite Kublai Khan album?
Balancing Survival and Happiness.
Nomad. Nomad was one of my favorite albums in like a while anyways, like just in general.
Yeah, I love the first one too, but I would still have to say Nomad.
Nomad is so sick.
Yeah, I think Nomad's like perfect. It's a perfect album.
Yeah, it's so sick. Everything about it. Mix is heavy. All the songs are structured so good. It rips.
I did listen to Balancing Survival and Happiness a lot though when it came out.
Yeah, same. I toured. They toured with King Conquer for like a couple weeks around that time.
Oh damn! I didn't know that. It's pretty cool.
Favorite cereal?
Plain Cheerios.
Really? Not Honey Nut?
Nope.
Oh, I was gonna say you're fucking crazy.
No, regular Cheerios, not Honey.
Oh, you're being serious?
I'm being dead serious.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I haven't eaten cereal in a long time. Actually,
to have it. I wasn't allowed to have sugary cereal growing up, so like.
Same.
I
wasn't
like
either.
It. I don't know.
I was allowed to have non-sugar cereal. I could have sugary cereal once on the weekends, and I could have a soda on the weekends. I had to drink not soda.
I remember hyper.
When I was when I was playing baseball, my dad would give me a Surge.
Oh fuck,
dude! And like I'd be like playing baseball hard. And there was one time, there was a weekend where like I drank like 4 Surges, and like I remember my mom said I could never have Surge ever again.
I just had caffeine for the first time today in like weeks, and I could like feel it, and I was like, I hate this. Why am I shaking? Like, it's fucking gross.
Oh, dude, that one kid was blocked. That
Wait, what?
that kid. That
oh yeah.
He was nice. He brought us Oreos. I don't know why he's like being mean now out of nowhere.
I don't know.
Was he in the chat?
Yeah,
I think so.
I literally have said nothing to him ever in my life, and he's like, "Fuck you," and I'm like, "Oh, chill."
What do we got next? What's everyone's favorite Will Ferrell movie? If it isn't Step Brothers, you're wrong.
It is Step Brothers.
I mean, Step Brothers is really sick. I really liked Talladega Nights when it first came out. I thought that movie was hilarious.
Talladega Nights for sure, and Step Brothers.
I like the other guys a lot. I thought that movie was hilarious.
Weirdest Ebor experience. All the chickens.
Yep, all the chickens.
Yeah, probably the chickens. Oh, it's Nico.
Favorite kind of Oreos? I like just the classic Oreos. I don't like Really? I don't like the double stuffed. I just like regular ass Oreos.
I like the mega stuffed Oreos.
My favorite are the thin ones for sure.
I like the double stuff.
I like the cookie better than the cream.
I mean, I like it in milk, and it has to be like to the point where there's no crunch left in it. It just melts when you put it. Yeah.
You put it on the fork.
Yep. I put it on a
Yep.
fork. Oh, it rips. Oh, it's the best.
Now I want that. Fuck.
I can't have it.
Yeah.
Have you ever tried to dunk Oreos in almond milk? Doesn't work at all.
Yeah, it like doesn't absorb, right?
Yep. Makes me so mad. Because I like almond milk.
Try oat milk.
What's that guitar
you can't,
rig
you're on keto.
looking like? That tone is perfect.
Kemper.
Yeah, it's a Kemper live.
Kemper all day.
We've been using the it's a profile from my friend Phil Plascoda. It's a 5150 block letter profile, and now we've actually been using a Mesa dual rec profile. But the record is the 5150 profile.
Yep.
What's up with that bitch in green?
How much is that bitch run?
Yeah. No, that thing kicks ass. That's what I have people sit in when they're tracking guitar. I just put them in the green fold chair.
$4.99, bud.
It's very uncomfortable. If you sit on it for more than 5 minutes,
Yeah, it sucks.
your butt
Yeah,
cheeks are numb.
Yeah.
That's probably pretty cool for pro wrestling, though.
Yeah, I got 4 of them. If you're trying to cop one, $15, you can have it. What's your dream vacation like? Wow,
Japan.
that's hard. Japan, huh?
Japan.
Europe is
I don't know.
probably really cool too.
I like to put my toes in the water, ass in the sand. You know, cold beer in my hand. Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I haven't sat down to think about what my perfect vacation would be like. I like cruises. Cruises are really cool. I've only been on one, but it was sick. Hello, Phil. What a nice guy. Any of you guys play Apex Legends? If so, favorite legend? I don't play that game.
Nah.
No, I've never played it.
I don't play battle royales.
I don't
lame.
really like battle royales.
Dude, yeah, Dane made it on a Magic Star War shirt.
Yeah, that's fucking awesome.
Dang, that kicks ass.
I was so stoked when I saw that.
Same. It's very cool of them.
Yeah.
I also really like I Declare War.
Yeah. Me too.
That
That was my first tour was with them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was cool. They were very nice.
Yeah.
I liked them a lot.
I've played Apex twice, and one of them was a W, and the other one I got killed like immediately. And I just don't like that sort of stress. So
You ever forget your own lyrics on stage and just oof every word till you remember?
I try not to. The only time I'll really get messed up is like if I hold the mic out to somebody and they come in at the wrong spot, and then it like fucks me up. But other than that, I try not to. Would you? Oh my god.
This is hard. Would you rather fight a silverback gorilla with a katana or a Komodo dragon with a dagger? One bite from a dragon will kill you. You're both trapped in Waffle House.
I mean,
what kind
definitely
of
could be
fucking Waffle
trapped in-
House was this?
That's hard. I don't know. I feel like I'd have better chances with a Komodo dragon and a knife. You just jump on his back and slit his throat or something.
I feel like I'd get on the bar of the Waffle
Yeah,
House
but
and
if it
try to
bites
throw
you
the
once-
dagger at it.
Yeah, it bites you once. A gorilla will rip your freaking arms off. Like literally just go ding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
And you could hit him with a katana and it would like kind of cut him. and it,
Yeah,
Just make him angrier.
yeah, just make him more mad. So yeah,
That's
definitely the dagger option.
God, that's like stressing me out. Just imagining that, like looking a silverback gorilla in the face.
Inside of a Waffle House.
Yeah,
Carter's never
dude,
gonna
so
go into a
funny.
Waffle House again.
Yeah.
I love Waffle House.
I'd probably
Yeah.
just like
The
I don't know. I'd
scrambled
probably
eggs, dude. Mm.
Oof.
Mm.
climb on the counter. That's probably what I'd do.
You're gonna climb to get away from a silverback.
No, from the Komodo dragon.
Oh, true.
What was
All
the
right.
writing process like for the new album? So basically how we've been writing, because we all live so far away from each other, is we basically write things and send it back and forth, like send projects back and forth. And then once me and Carter like kind of have a basic idea of where a song is going, then me and him will meet up here because he lives fairly close to me. And then once we get all the songs together, and I don't know, it took us a while. It took us like months to like, we had all the songs written and we just kept changing little things about them, and then send them off to Shope to learn everything, and send them off to Medina so he can learn everything. And then when it comes to like lyrics and stuff, we all wrote lyrics, and then while we're tracking vocals, we were all here, so we all had like an input on the way lyrics were said and like how they were, like the way they're coming out, basically. Biggest pet peeves while playing a show. I'm always over prepared, and I have a backup for literally everything. And if I don't have a backup for everything, I start losing my fucking mind. So anytime I break a cymbal, I always have a backup, but the next day I have to go buy a cymbal so that I have another backup. Same thing with like literally everything about my drum set. It sucks, but it's just a peace of mind type thing.
I don't like being slapped or hit while I'm playing. I don't like that.
Oh yeah, there's like one kid that just like kept slapping your leg while we're on stage. That was so weird.
One dude put you in like a headlock or something, and I was about to jump him.
I
I was like, dude, let my fucking friend go.
I don't like stairs.
Yeah, that sucks too.
Yeah, Vengeance stairs are just the worst.
Yeah. I mean, it's not as bad anymore because we got that smaller bass cab in the Kemper, and we're not like carrying head cases up anymore. You know,
It still sucks though.
Yeah, it does still suck, but it's definitely better now.
It still sucks.
Best Nintendo game.
Oh,
Zelda.
Mario Kart.
yeah, I'll agree with Mario Kart.
Zelda.
Medina.
Mario Kart's only cool if you're playing with friends.
It's
I like
so
Metroid.
cool.
I like Metroid Prime.
Metroid Prime's dope.
Ooh.
Whoa.
From a guy who was around in the older school of deathcore bands, never got to tour. How is it being on a label? How's the touring process? And how easy is it to find other people who have been signed to play with again? There's a lot of questions in that question. All right, so how is it being on a label? It's nowadays it's better than it was in the early 2000s, in my opinion, or in like the 2010 era. 2010 era, one, you couldn't really get anywhere unless you were on a label, and the labels knew that at the time.
Mhm.
And basically the labels had everybody signing 360 deals, and you had to pay a percentage to the label on everything, so you never got a chance. Every band was coming home in the negatives, and it sucked. Nowadays the label is a little bit less needed, but also I feel like the label, you're in a better situation on a label now than you would have been in the 2010 era. How's the touring process? Does anybody want to answer that?
What is
It's
it?
definitely not for everybody.
Yeah,
But-
it's
And you'll find out real quick whether or not you can do it.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah,
like there's
I
a lot
agree
of
with that.
people. The reason why a lot of bands don't stick around is because a lot of people say and think that they want to tour, and then they realize that you're sleeping in a van for 30 days in a row. You're not
Mhm.
getting a hotel. You have $5 a day to eat on, and a lot of people think that's something that they want, and then they'll be gone for 8 days, and they're like, "Yo, I'm never doing this ever again." And
Yeah.
that's why a lot of bands break up. And I also feel like that's a good reason why our current lineup is so solid, and we haven't had a problem in the last, almost 3 years with us, because all of us have been in bands that toured prior to this band, and it just makes the touring process very easy because we all know everything that has to be done, when it needs to be done, how quickly it has to be done, and we all love being on tour, even though it's probably one of the hardest things to do that you can try and do.
Yeah, it's definitely not for everyone.
Yeah, and it's like when you're saying how easy is it to find other people who have been signed to play again, like as far as people that are you don't need to like handhold through everything. It's like I don't know. That's the whole like struggle with it is do you pick up somebody to teach them the ropes, or do you pick up somebody that knows what the fuck they're doing and then be like, yo, hey, do you want to play music with me or whatever? It's I don't know.
That's just situational.
There's a lot
Yeah.
of what at least I've come to see is that there's a lot of situations like the situation we have where Kyle Shope was in a band that was from that time, and then Chris was in a band from that time, and they're not the only two that were in bands at that time that are in bands now. Like there's so many people that you run into through touring now where you're like, holy shit, that guy was in that one band 10 years ago and now he's in this band. You know what I mean? Like I've come to find out that a lot of these people like are able to not really jump from band to band, but it's like if you have those connections from 10 years ago, I feel like it's definitely easier to be like to jump to a new band. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's definitely, if people know that you were in a touring band and you constantly toured and you were a reliable musician, it's very easy for you to join another band that's touring.
Yeah.
Like very, very easy.
Mm-hmm.
Carter had some new ink on him recently. Who's y'all's favorite tattoo artist to go to? I've only been tattooed really by like 2 people. Carter, what's yours?
I mean, right now, I really like Mark Stewart in Cape Coral, Florida. He's the guy who just did like this thing I just got the other day and all the other stuff on this arm. But yeah, I've only been tattooed by a few different people as well. But I really like, I think her name's Rachel Williams in Denver, Colorado. I think.
Yeah, I've only
South.
been really
She did Left Lane
tattooed
over here. I
by.
don't know if you can see that.
I've only been tattooed by a dude named Kelly Rogers, and he was kind of like another father figure to me. Actually, I really love Kelly. He's I don't know, he's a really good guy, and he's pretty much done every tattoo on me besides a couple that my friend Colin O'Brien did, and Colin actually drew the artwork for This Heavy Void. And so he's really awesome too. He does a lot of really cool like black and gray like dotted type work.
Yeah, I have a bunch of artists on me. I have a lot from this shop in Titusville called Control Tattoo, and they pretty much did both my arms and a lot on my legs. But other than that, I've got like random pieces from people from touring and stuff, just like having a day off and somebody being like, yo, if you have some, time and some cash or whatever, like let's do something real quick. So I have a lot of that stuff. And then Yeah. Pretty much just all different artists and stuff. But I haven't gotten tattooed in a while because it fucking hurts.
Same.
Fucking sucks.
I want to get my back done so bad, and I'm so scared.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my whole front done soon, and that's gonna suck probably.
Oh, it's the worst. And everyone I asked about the back said that chest was worse than the back.
Fuck, dude.
So so that made me a little bit less nervous because my chest was fucked bad.
Was there ever a bad tour for y'all that you just couldn't wait to get home? Not really. I feel like that is only applicable to like early tours when you're like really just ghetto hoofing it. You know what I mean? You have no AC and stuff like that.
Not with our band, but I did a tour back in the day that was like, it was King Conquer, and Hell followed with Murder, Death, Kill, and Suffocate, and we had King Conquer had this like bus, like transit bus thing, and it was like 92 or something. It was a real turd, and the exhaust manifold blew on it, and I had to like drive for 3 days with a shirt wrapped around my face so I didn't pass out. And then it didn't have air conditioning at all, and it was summertime, and we ended up leaving it on the side of the road in Texas, and then we all had to leave our trailer at my uncle's house in Arizona, and then we had to split up between Suffocate's van and somebody else's van, I think Murder Death Kill's van, and finish the tour that way. And then we had to fly home from LA, but we were on standby flights, and we ended up being in LAX for like 24 hours.
God,
trying to like find a flight that wasn't completely filled. It sucked.
That sounds terrible.
And we didn't have any of our gear until the next time we played Arizona.
God damn.
Yeah.
We didn't really have anything too bad, like as Bodysnatcher, where it was like, oh my God, this is terrible. I don't know. I'd say just any time that we had a van, like way early when we were touring, where it was like no AC and it was just like ghetto van. But like after that, it solves your problems a lot when you're not driving in a hunk of shit, you know?
For sure. Not having a shitty van. Now that like we're in a band that has a decent van, it makes touring so much easier.
Yeah, 100%.
Sleeping with the AC on, oh, it's so nice.
Yeah,
it's really like, you know, it's hard for some people to tour. It's pretty easy for us, like, because we've all been in shitty vans before. So now that we have a van that's like, I mean, it's got like close to 200,000 miles on it now, though, but it still works good, and it makes touring much easier. But it's still hard for some people.
I did one in a Kia or in a Honda minivan with no trailer.
Dude, remember my Honda Civic we did with Dealey?
Oh yeah, we did.
Oh, that sucked. Yeah, I forgot about that.
God.
What's your favorite song on the new album?
Pedalboard was something.
What?
What's your favorite song on the new album?
I don't know.
I like Prisoners.
Lyrically, I like 1217.
I like Black of My Eyes. I like pretty much every song, honestly. It's kind of hard to just pick one, but I mean,
yeah.
If I had to pick one, I'd probably say Black of My Eyes.
I think 1217 for me.
Yeah, I'd say probably 1217.
I like the other one, Drowned, I think. Is that
yeah. With Jorge.
Yeah, dude, Jorge's part gets me so hyped.
Yeah, same. I love
Did
that song.
I played on PC with Jorge.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I don't know that answer, actually.
Oh, okay.
That one's
so
for you.
which one are you?
It's like an
Are you
alchemy
referring to
thing,
the
right?
triangle?
Yeah, the triangle.
Okay, so the triangle was I think one of the drummers that we had in the past, because we've had like 5 or 6 different drummers.
Like Spinal Tap.
I think it was like the first or the second drummer that we had when we were still like a local band. It was like before we had a show, I think, even like done. Basically, we were like, what's a symbol that we could come up with that we can have as the longevity of the band, like the whole time? What can we have that's gonna like stick? You know what I mean? Like, what could we use anytime in the band? You know, so we like looked up a bunch of different alchemy symbols and just like basically just picked out some stuff, and we're like, okay, well, this is the alchemy symbol that represents whatever. Now, what can we do to add to it to like, you know, not just have a symbol, you know what I mean? Like not just have a symbol you can pick out in a book. So like we did that, and then we put it inside of a triangle, and then we were like, oh, that looks cool. And here we are. The alchemy symbol itself though is the circles with the lines, which is a alchemy symbol for sulfur, I believe, which represents hell. So that's why we picked it.
Oh, Chris is
Where'd
gone.
Chris go?
But yeah,
Probably his internet.
that's cool.
Ooh.
Blows. So we get the
Yeah.
triangles made.
So my truck can have them, like a decal.
Oh yeah,
So
that actually would be cool.
I think
Yeah,
we
like
can do decals. It just depends on who we go through, because you know.
I don't know. Okay, I'm back.
Hey,
You're in a different spot now.
Yeah. Now
Yep.
now Medina's in the top left. Fuck
Yeah.
you, dude.
Yeah, top left guy. Fuck you.
I've been bumped down to 4th place.
Can we get those triangles made so my truck can have them? Oh, like a car decals?
Yeah.
That would be sick.
Yeah, we should do that in like a silver and a gold.
Yeah.
Ooh, a gold one. That'd be so sick.
Dream collab for a future Bodysnatcher song or an artist of any genre.
I just like having friends on tracks and or collabing with friends. I think is cool.
Yeah, same. I think like when it comes to like guest vocal spots, the only spots that like I want are homies.
Yeah.
Not enough bands do car decals. I agree.
Strings do you use? What makes
Yep.
them superior? I like Diodario a lot. For like when I'm at home,
But you play Ernie Ball.
but I play Ernie Ball on tour. Ernie Ball are superior. Ernie Ball is the superior brand.
Oh no.
But
Yeah. They sure are.
Jope?
Best
My
foods-
favorite.
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, my favorite strings are DR lowriders, but they don't make them in a 135. So I just play the Ernie Ball 135s, and they hold up pretty great for touring.
about to fuck up a sponsorship question.
No. We're fine. We're fine.
No, they kick ass. They don't die. Best
yeah.
food spot you've eaten randomly that isn't fast food.
Fuck.
The one
Oh,
burrito
man.
place we went to in California.
Oh, what is that place called?
Dude,
the burrito shop.
yeah.
I keep wanting to say like Alvin's or something, but it's
Dude.
not. Remember
Which
it-
one?
That burrito was
on the way
best
to
burrito
on the
I've
way
ever
to
had.
San Diego?
Oh,
Wait.
Santana's.
Santana's, dude.
Yep.
Yeah,
Ooh.
Best
That
burrito
place
I've ever had in my
rips.
life.
yeah, that place is
Yeah.
so good.
I still like think about it when I eat like other burritos.
Hmm.
I appreciate that, Noah.
There was like a pho restaurant in the venue in Thunder Bay, Ontario, and it was pretty cool.
I
Oh,
would,
yeah.
I wasn't on that part. Favorite city to play in and worst city to play in, and why? Like city wise, I like being in the city or show wise. Because I'd say the worst one is probably to be in like the last couple times. Not the show. The shows were still great, but just like the downtown part of Portland was pretty gross in some parts. But the
Yeah.
shows were always sick, and the people that come out to the shows are always sick.
Hmm.
Um,
Cincinnati was pretty rough too,
oh
but the show was great.
dude, that was insane.
That dude literally. That was a crazy day. Yeah, yeah,
Oh, with the knife?
yeah, dude. The old guy with the huge buck knife. Shit was crazy. I was like, dude, chill.
Who is the Alpha Kyle?
Everyone goes by last name. Jake Young, what's up, dude?
Yeah, Kyle.
It's like, there. I don't know. Maybe not a ripper, but there's definitely like
Probably
something.
never like a shredder part, but
Yeah,
like
probably never like
a
a
fancier-
heat solo.
a fancier lead for sure. I would probably call it that.
I don't know if you've ever listened to the band Heat, but they got solos and they rip.
You know, you took your mouth away from the mic, but I still heard you burp.
Yeah, I can. That was still a very small burp. I could turn my gate up more if you want me to.
What are the new things you guys are dropping? Can anything be said?
Actually, today we dropped a bunch of new merch items on our website, and I don't know if they can like throw it up on the screen or not, but we like dropped a new bag that's really sick. It has like this bee that goes all along the entire strap, and then I think it's embroidered. I think, right or no? I don't know.
I don't know if it's embroidered
but it's got the logo like across the front of it, and then we also released a polo that is embroidered, and it's got like our triangle like attached to the. It's like a little tag right here. It's really sick. And then the sleeveless black and red tie-dye shirt, that one's really sick. And we also just dropped a wallet today too that's has like a carabiner on it, so you can like hook it to a chain, or just you can hook it to your belt loop and put it in your back pocket. But yeah, a lot of like cool items that I felt like a lot of people weren't doing, so I'm pretty hyped on it. Wow, there's 3 of them. Damn. I can't answer that.
I don't think any of us are gonna get upset.
No, I'm not. I can't answer that question.
What are you afraid?
All 3 of them to all of you guys.
All right.
Oh.
I'd marry all you guys, dude.
Oh yeah.
But you'd also kill us?
No, I wouldn't kill any of you. We're basically being in a band is being married to people, but instead of being married to one person, you're married to 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I pretty much agree with that.
It's definitely being in a band is being in a relationship.
Yeah.
It definitely helps relationship.
Lots of trust.
Yeah,
lots
exactly.
of communication.
Yeah. It definitely builds relationship skills.
Yes.
Best kind of Pringles. I like the pizza ones.
Pringles is
pizza ones are good.
They're the only thing
Pringle.
that has a pizza flavor that's good. Pringles.
Yeah, I agree with that. All the other pizza flavored stuff that I've had isn't as good with flavored pizza stuff. Or sour
I
cream
would
and onion.
say
That's really good too.
I also like the originals a lot.
Yeah, I like pretty much all the flavors.
Ugh.
I haven't had Pringles. It's all about sun chips, dude.
I like sun chips.
Oh god.
Garden
back.
salsa, dude. Ooh.
Damn, that was a wet burp.
Had to get it. Oh, Mikey Long.
Or haven't you released a Totally Kyle shirt?
That's pretty funny.
We
It
should
would have to be tie dye. I feel like.
I think someone made one as a joke.
Really?
I remember seeing something like, I don't know if it was just one of my like personal friends who sent it to me or not, but I remember seeing a Totally Kyle shirt or a Totally Kyle themed thing.
There's a good question. How do you like your steak cooked?
Medium rare.
Medium rare.
Yeah.
Probably medium rare. Sometimes rare.
Dude, risky. I actually cooked some rare steaks the other day, and I cooked them, and then for the next 3 days, I sliced it and slightly seared it to have it with eggs in the morning.
Nice.
That sounds delicious.
Yeah.
Shope, have you ever tried Pittsburgh style?
No, what is that?
It's where they like sear it for literally 10 seconds on both sides, so it's like 100% raw.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't trust that.
It's gross. A restaurant I worked at used to do it like that, like sometimes if it was like requested.
Dang, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's nasty.
Y'all got any pre-show rituals? I mean,
I jump up and down a few times, and maybe I'll do a couple push-ups.
Yeah. Me and Carter will like do push-ups a lot of the time, just like you get your blood flowing. But
I'll drink coffee and stretch.
Yeah, I feel like that like the next tours, because I've gotten really into stretching, and I feel like I'm like way more flexible now than I ever have been in my entire life. So I'm gonna start doing lots of stretches before every show.
Yeah, I think so as well. I think
just
that's
anything
one thing that I never did. So like the first week of the tour would always suck for me, for like your neck and all that.
Yeah,
your back.
I feel like none of us warm up playing our instruments.
Yeah.
Like none of it.
Only if it's cold.
Yeah, if it's cold, I'll like grab my stick.
Cold.
Oh yeah, actually, I always do take a pair of sticks and I like stretch out my hands like that.
Yeah.
If I don't do that, I cramp up. I play a
blast
beat.
I'll
do any of that.
I'll like do this with my fingers, try to get them like a little bit warmed up.
Yeah. Especially at Voltage. It's always like freezing in that back room for some reason.
Or it's really hot in the summer.
We always play in the winter though.
When we played FanFest, it was like 99 degrees.
Oh yeah, that was hot.
Oh yeah, dude. When we flew in,
right.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, the AC was like broken.
Would you guys ever come out with the Bodysnatcher baseball jersey?
That'd be cool.
I think that would be sick, actually.
Yeah.
We've done.
We did like the basketball ones, but we didn't do baseball, did we?
Yeah, we did way back. We did one or two of them.
He did a shirt that was like a baseball jersey.
It was a shirt. It was like a shirt with like like the baseball like font type thing.
Yeah, and on the back it had a design on the back too. It was like a baseball back too.
I would rather do a hockey jersey.
Why not both?
Best compliment after a show.
You guys didn't suck.
Yeah, that's a good one.
No, saying that like we actually helped them through something.
Yeah, that happened a lot on the last tour. Just like from the new album, that there was a lot of people that came up and talked about the lyrical content, which was cool. what's his name from Japan? Ryoki.
Ryuki.
Matsuno.
Oh yeah.
Matsuno, yeah.
But yeah, just the fact that like he came from Japan and came to with 3 of our shows, I think, in a row,
Yep.
and came every night is so sick.
Yeah, that was very cool.
If you could do a feature with any vocalist, who would you pick?
I don't know. Probably Jacob and Josh from Strangled. Or
Yeah.
Adam. I like Adam Warren.
Yeah.
Yeah, Adam Warren has sick vocals.
Alex would be cool.
Yep.
Alex would be really cool.
Alex would also be very cool.
Mikey, Alien is better than Aliens. Nope, Aliens is a better movie. I'll die on that hill.
Aside from playing actual shows, eventually. Sorry. Aside
It
from
does
playing-
say shoes.
Aside from playing actual shows, eventually, have you guys tossed around the idea of playing a virtual show? Yes, we have. We've been talking about it and we've been trying to figure it out. But a lot of the multicam stuff that people are seeing are pre-recorded, or pre-filmed, and a lot of people don't know that. And we want it to be like, we want to do an actual live multicam that's like, if we fuck up, you hear us fuck up. You know what I mean? Like, we don't want it to be pre-filmed. So yeah, we've been talking about it. We want to do it really bad. We have some ideas. Hopefully we can make it happen. We all do live really far apart, and right now, us being in Florida, it's like one of the biggest hotspots in the country right now. And I'm pretty sure Shope, I don't know, like if you came down here, would you have to quarantine when you got back or not?
I don't think. I think that's
As
for,
of
like,
right
other
now,
states.
yes.
Is it?
What?
No, Pennsylvania's doing that. Yeah, as of
Oh,
right now,
shit.
I would have to quarantine for 2 weeks, which I
God.
don't care. I'll take 2 weeks off of work. Fine with
Alright.
me.
Tight. Kick ass.
Yeah.
The lady above me is tapped.
Damn, I didn't know Pennsylvania was one of those states.
No,
Yeah.
I think like a lot of states are like that. If you go to Florida and you come back, you got to quarantine for 2 weeks because Florida's
Yeah.
so fucked right now.
Yeah.
Holy nuts. We've been on here for an hour and 22 minutes.
Oh wow.
Oh,
What's
wow.
your
I didn't
favorite
even
band
realize
ever? It's a question for all, and sick merch, by the way. Thank you, Kevin.
Thank you.
Favorite band ever.
That's
I know
hard.
Carter's.
Yeah.
Go ahead, say it.
The Devil Wears Prada.
Yep.
Gotta say it.
Shope.
Judas Priest, of course.
Yeah, I knew that actually.
Yeah.
See, with me though, I feel like I can't narrow it down to one band. I mean, if I had to choose one band, it's like, I don't know. I'm so like what's the word? I'm so like I like my favorite band changes like every so often, but pretty much anything that was in my teenage years that I listened to, like all those deathcore bands, are pretty much all my favorite bands. Like I still listen to that stuff. So
I'd say right now, out of current bands, definitely Strangled.
yeah,
Non-current bands, I'd probably say Walls of Jericho, like old OG Walls of Jericho, or Until the End. I feel like Until the End, Walls of Jericho, like really molded my taste in heavy music. And Poison the Well. I don't know. There's so many bands I can't pick one.
exactly. It's like one of those things where it's like it's like there's so many bands that like
I'm gonna
I
just
love.
ask a question that kind of just directly goes into what we're talking about right now. Actually, what are some of the bands that got you guys into doing what you do?
Played in Pink Sock in San Diego and played shows with Murder on the Dance Floor every weekend 10 years ago, and grew up sharing the stage with Molotov
Yep.
and Mr. Accordion.
Yeah. See, I toured with Molotov in 2011 with my old band, and they're actually one of my favorite bands I ever got to tour with. And but yeah, basically, a lot of the bands that I just mentioned got me into wanting to do what we're doing now, and it would definitely be bands like Poison the Well, I'd say the first bands that moved me from like bands like Korn and Slipknot up to where I'm at now would be Poison the Well, Zayo, Embodiment, which were Christian bands, which is crazy because I'm not Christian, but the dude that got me into those types of bands was the pastor of a church that my whole family went to, and he like showed me Zayo and Embodiment and stuff, and so did my brother, and then found Killswitch Engage and Poison the Well, and then it just like moved on from there. Got into like Where Fear and Weapons Meet and like a bunch of Florida hardcore bands, and yeah, moved. I don't know. That's kind of where it went.
See, for me, it was like all the old like when I was real young, it was like that was when the scene bands were like
Roll up
getting
and
big.
die, baby.
Wow, you're breathing very heavy.
I think it chips.
Oh,
Is
really?
it me?
Yeah, it might be.
Probably why I'm moving.
I was gonna say when I was coming up and the whole thing, like growing up, that was when like the whole scene bands were huge and like big ears were like starting to become a thing with like, you know, mesh shorts and basketball jerseys. So a lot of those bands that like, you know, that molded me from that time was like, you know, all those scene bands obviously, but like what really like got me into music super hard and then made me want to play music was bands like, you know, I'd go to local shows and that was like a completely different fucking world. And I had friends that listened to it and went to shows that went to high school with me. And those were like the people that showed me all those bands. Like, they're like, oh, you like these Warped Tour bands? Well, check out Knights of the Abyss. Check out King Conquer.
Yeah.
Check out fucking Abacab. Check out Float Face Down. And that's what like got me started on that stuff, because then I would go home and I would go listen to those bands and I just immediately was like, holy shit, there's this whole world of bands that I don't know about and, you know, like discovered. And then, you know, growing up in Florida is also when that time was going around, like, you know, 2009, 2008, 2010, it was like a lot of those deathcore bands, that style was growing and growing and growing. So it's like a lot of those local bands were those bands that you'd see on MySpace. Like, you know, it would be like, you know, you'd pay $8 and you'd go in and you'd see all these super sick bands. And that's what like really catapulted me wanting to play it. You know what I mean? And like shows were so cheap and like so many kids would come out. It was crazy. It's like, you know, you'd go to this little shithole venue and there'd be 150 to 200 kids for a bunch of deathcore bands, local bands. And it's just like, now that's not as common, you know what I mean? And it's just like, that's what really made me grasp the whole thing. And, you know, I don't know, made me want to play music, you know, things like that.
All the shows were like, every show was sick. It was, I don't know, it was different. Kids would go to shows because I think, one, they didn't happen as often, and two, there was band, like if there was a band from out of state, you were going to that show no matter what. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so all the shows were packed.
Like I remember there would be free shows, and even if it was a free show, it would be like, yo, this band's from New York, or this band's from, you know, some other state. And it's like, all right, let's go. Like, what other time are we going to see this band? And I feel like that's something that's been lost over the course of 10 fucking years, is that people don't appreciate it as much as I did when I was 14 years old.
I think that when shows start to happen again, that first year is going to be bonkers. So
I agree. Yeah.
We're going to take like 5 more questions, and I think we're going to wrap it up.
But yeah. And another thing that's really cool about, you know, playing music now, and something that humbles me at least, and something that I think is like mad cool, and something that I'll always appreciate from playing music, is being able to see people from those old bands come out to shows. And those are bands that I literally listened to when I was a child. And they're like, oh, hey, what's up, dude? I used to be in this sick-ass band you listened to when you were 15 years old. And I'm like, holy shit. That might not matter to you, but holy fuck. You know what I mean? And that's just crazy to me. And it's like, you know, both
like
show
like
and
like
Chris.
Ricky the other day
Yeah.
on Instagram. He's like, you know, talking about all these new bands that are coming out and stuff, and it's like, you know, all those new bands loved your band back in the day. You know,
Yeah, I actually had a long conversation with him, and he was like, "Damn, dude, like, it's crazy how all these people still remember that shit." And I'm like,
Mhm.
"Yeah, dude, it's just wild, man." But yeah,
What do we got? Favorite TV show?
The Mandalorian,
Man,
Really, I tried to watch 2 episodes
good.
and couldn't, and then I stopped it.
it kicks so much ass.
That one's pretty slow, but I definitely really like it. But I don't know if I would say that one's my favorite. I don't know. Favorite
There's
TV show ever? Probably like Breaking Bad or something. That show was amazing.
I've never watched Breaking Bad.
Dude, you would love it.
Yeah, you would.
I watched so many TV shows too. I feel like the show that I really liked a lot this past year was The Boys on on Amazon. That show was sick.
You did talk about that quite a bit, but I don't have Amazon.
I liked Better Call Saul.
I never watched that either.
I never watched
It's a-
that. I should.
It's a
It was good.
It's a Breaking Bad spinoff. It's really sick.
Yeah, it is good.
I like both of those bands, but I'd say the one that I listen to the most out of those two would probably be Knocked Loose.
Yeah, I listen to Knocked Loose more than I listen to Code Orange. But I do
think
like Code Orange.
I think they're both cool though.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jerry, I used to listen to both bands, and it's definitely one of those cool things where it's like when you or like anybody else for that matter comes out to a show and they're like, "Hey, my old band from 10 years ago, I remember that stuff. That's the stuff that I grew up listening to." So it's really cool.
What question are you talking about?
I was talking about Jerry right there commented. He said, it's very humbling. I didn't know anyone from the East Coast knew his bands, which were Murder on the Dance Floor and Pink Sock. And I remember both of those bands.
Yeah.
They're both California deathcore bands. So.
Everybody knew Murder on the Dance Floor back in the day. That was like everyone knew that band. Yeah.
You know, Kurt in here, that was the singer of that band. The one that asked
really?
the big touring question. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And that band was tough. I love that band. But yeah, man, it's definitely it's that's one of the things is that a lot of people, being in a band and being in a band that gains like a traction, it's either you can go one or two ways. Either you can have your head up your ass about everything and be a complete dick, which is not cool, or you can choose to be humbling and not be an asshole. And some people just lose sight of that, and it's not cool. But you know, what are you gonna do?
Some of your favorite bands from out of state, like local bands, I think, is what they're referring to.
Colorado, California.
Kind of like think of some of the opening bands, and it's so hard to think of names because there's always like 3 every day. But we are the type of band that, like, I mean, whenever we look at the event pages every day, and we'll always like find the bands that are opening, and we always click on their Facebook and kind of listen to them. And if their recordings sound like they're a sick ass band, we always try to make it a point to go watch them because we like heavy music.
What's that one band? I know they're not like fully just a local band, but the one it's like Northeast. Shit.
Oh, Regime.
Yeah.
Regime kicks ass.
That was one that always like stuck out to me.
Yeah, same. They make me mosh.
Yeah.
Also, there's a band from Florida called Broadmoor.
Yep.
They're very sick. I love that band.
Super heavy.
There's a band from Jersey called Weaponize. That's pretty sick.
Weaponize? I haven't heard them.
Yeah, they played with us a few times.
A really sick name, though.
Yeah, that's a badass name.
Cool name.
Weaponize.
All right, I think we're gonna take one more question and then wrap it up. See if we can get anything. What do we have?
I think that's about it.
All right.
Oh, what band would y'all mosh to? Strangled.
There we go.
Strangled.
Strangled.
In If the Red Chord ever played a show again, I would mosh.
Yeah, same. I love that band.
Yeah, they're pretty sick.
Carter moshed for Chelsea Grin.
Yeah.
Remember that?
I
Last
got
day of
drunk
Chelsea
and
Grin.
I wouldn't really even call it moshing, but yeah,
You jumped off stage though, and you ran
I
through some
did.
people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was cool.
I
But
may or may not have hit a couple people while drunk, but you know.
But I think we're gonna wrap it up here. For anybody that's still watching, if you didn't see like the new merch drop we put out today, it's fucking sick. You can get everything at on our website. It's just bodysnatcherofficial.com, and there's a bunch of new items that I feel like a lot of people aren't putting out right now. So go check that out. And thank you all for hanging out with us. We will see you next time. Hopefully we can have a live show with multicams set up soon.
Yep.
But thank you all.
Thank you.
Peace.
Thanks,
Thank you,
guys.
guys.